Is it a COVID-19 comeback? 87 patients now hospitalized with COVID in Jacksonville, and new CDC data showing the virus is having a greater impact on several Northeast Florida counties. So cases have been steadily rising in Florida over the past 3 months now.
Take a look at this graph. The orange bars show the number of cases reported each day going back to mid-March. The green line shows the trend with the 7-day average of new cases. Right now, Florida is averaging more than 10,000 new cases a day. News4JAX reporter Janice Harris joining us live from UF Health after speaking with a doctor about these trends. Janice?
There are 17 cases right now where people have been hospitalized at UF Health main campus behind me. And then there are 6 at their North campus. I was told by one doctor that a lot of the symptoms are typically mild, but they still want people to be cautious. Doctors say COVID-19 is not going away, and recent numbers are proof. Based on new cases and hospitalizations, the CDC is rating several Northeast Florida counties as having high community levels of COVID-19. They include Duval, Clay, Nassau, Alachua, and Flagler. But when I asked people their reaction to COVID-19, it was not the same from 2 years ago.
A mask in the office. We just have to wear them in the office, but I wouldn't stay away from people.
Any way that you guys interact with people or anything?
No,
not really.
No.
Will you wear a mask at all?
No.
If they ask me to, I will. But other than that, if I have a choice, no.
The CDC put several other area counties at a medium level for COVID-19. St. Johns County, Baker, Bradford, Union, and Columbia. Just one Northeast Florida county, Putnam County, remains at a low level, according to the CDC. Dr. Patel with UF Health says hospitals have been seeing an increase in COVID cases since April.
What do you think is happening? Is there a hypothesis for this at all?
Yeah, we saw that with the last 2 years of COVID. It's a seasonal thing typically for us. It has a lot to do with travel, but more recently there's a lot of decreased vigilance when it comes to taking precautions to keep yourself safe.
And though the symptoms may not be as deadly, the current Omicron variant is more contagious. And here are some of the symptoms for this milder type of case. Stuffy nose, sore throat, sneezing, headache, coughing, and fatigue. But it's also important that you do some of the basic things that we've learned about ever since we learned about COVID-19, which is wash your hands, cover your mouth, and keep some distance from other people. Reporting live, Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station.